퓨처 챌린저. 이거
In
뭐야?
1995, Great Britain introduced the Challenger 2
챌린저에 대한 이야기.
MBT into service. Compared to many other Western tanks, its road was pretty bumpy. The first model was a radical but rather
자,
unsuccessful
챌린저의 역사에
rework
대해서
of the
알려주는
outdated
겁니다.
Chief.
살짝
The Challenger 2
그
was
느낌
supposed
나는데.
to fix that.
그러니까
The British
월탱에서
engineers did succeed in many
그
aspects.
뭐냐
The
되게
overall
구하기
projection
힘든
level
탱크
of this
있거든요.
tank and the reliability of its modules got high marks from the military. But that wasn't enough anymore. The Challenger's 1200 horsepower engine was noticeably weaker than
챌린저
its German and
1200마력으로
American
한참 갔죠.
counterparts.
무게는
Meanwhile, the
무거워지는데
most protected
그래서 내린
versions of the British
탱크였습니다.
tank had a mass reaching 75 tons. The rifled bore L-30 gun required shells
그렇죠.
produced locally
심지어는
and was
강성포
incompatible with
썼어.
those used with
최근까지.
the widespread smoothbore
나도
RH-120
활강
gun.
포스는데.
In the early
안에
21st century,
그
the British
홈파이어지
tank
있는.
industry was met with a crisis. The Challenger 2 failed to gain popularity abroad, and there were no local contracts. The Leeds factory that made hulls for the Chieftain
시대가
and
바뀌었는데
Challenger tanks had to close
따라가지를
down,
못한
and
거잖아.
no new
탱크라는
L-30
새로운
guns
신개념을
were made.
개발한
Meanwhile,
게
the military
영국인데.
had to maintain and upgrade their armored vehicles.
사람은 항상
That's why
이게
Britain
항상
soon
이게
launched the
바뀔
life
준비가 돼 있어야
extension
된다.
program for the Challenger 2. When the engineers worked on an export version for Greece, they bumped the engine to 1500 horsepower
1500마력짜리
and
챌린저도
designed a new
나왔죠.
transmission.
최근에.
This set was also meant to go to the future Challenger.
퓨처
Among other
챌린저.
improvements, the military was looking into adding an active protection system.
최근에 나온 거
In
챌린저
order to
3
integrate the new machine into a
TD인가
modern
뭐
troop
근데
command
원래
system, it
처음에는
was also to be fitted with advanced digital equipment.
뭐였더라? T인가?
After some time,
테스트
the
버전인가 뭐
LEP
그랬.
program grew out of a simple
이름이
modernization effort
바뀌었어요,
and was
마지막에.
converted into the Challenger 3 project. Today we know
아무튼
some
지금
specs of the
지상
early
장비들
prototype,
플랫폼은
and
너무
compared to the
오래됐어요.
previous model, the main difference is
레오파르트
a stronger
2도
engine
진짜
and
옛날
the German
탱크고
smoothbore
뭐
gun.
개선은 하지만
The British
챌린저
rifled bore cannon had its
에이브람스는 뭐 더 말할
advantages,
필요도
no doubt.
없고.
For instance, it could employ a versatile, high explosive
사실 우리나라
squash
탱크가
head shell.
최신기
The
탱크죠.
British engineers developed those
K2.
back in the
그리고 뭐
1950s to attack any target.
암묵적으로
from
제일
ground vehicles and
좋다는
infantry to
레오파르트하고
fortifications.
저번에
After a while,
노르웨이였나요?
heat shells
그거
became the new
해가지고
standard. And the
선정은 안
RH-120
됐지만
cannon,
모든
one of the most
부에서 성능이
widespread
좋다고
armaments
나왔죠.
on modern MBTs, has no hash
하지만
marks.
선정 안 했어.
On the other hand, switching to this new gun allowed the British to employ the DM-11, an HE shell with a programmable fuse, and one of the most powerful APF SDS shells, the DM-53.
DM35,
Challenger 3
둠35,
prototypes are currently in the
53.
testing stage, and the contract is fulfilled by a German-British joint venture company. The Army expects initial
유럽에서
operating
어디하고
capability for
합작해서
the
뭐
MBT by
만들면 제대로 만드는 게
2027
솔직히
and
없던데.
plans to operate it until the 2050s.
2050년까지 운영한답니다. 퓨처 챌린저.